reviews aren't the same anymore. Every game needs to be either a 10 out of 10 or it's a flop. It needs to be game of the year for it to be a good game. If it's like a 7 out of 10, it's a trash. Or if it's on a rating scale of like 1.5, or not 1.5, if it's like 1 out of 5 or 0 out of 5, I mean, not 1 out of 5, it's 0 out of 5. If it's not 5, it's trash. And it's just weird that social media just kind of conditioned us to be like, it's either perfect or it's not. Like, there are so many games that didn't get like a high score on Metacritic or a 5 out of 5, but they were good games. And you wouldn't have known that unless you played it, right? Like, for example, minus the bugs, but I understand bugs are a part of reviews too, so I get it. But if you just didn't know anything about Cyberpunk and you just heard everything about how trash it was and the bugs, you would have never known how great Cyberpunk was and how good the game is and how awesome the Night City is and how many Easter eggs they put in the game. Now, granted, they shouldn't have released the game when it was in that state, but I still loved it either way, because I'm like, I've been waiting years for this game. If this is what it is, this sucks, but hey, I failed my calculus class for this. So yeah, we gotta start being okay with 7 out of 10s or 5 out of 10s. That's the lowest I'll go for like 5 out of 10 is decent. 6 to like 8 is good, and then 9 to 10 is the most perfect. I feel like for me, like, they did the best they could. That's what it is. But like, games that are not 10 out of 10s doesn't mean they're trash games. And our society is just insane. Like, even with how we look, if we're not 10 out of 10, nah. If a person says they're more like a 6.5, people are like, I'm a 10. Or somebody will be like, you're a 0, and they might be a 10, but somebody called them a 0, so now they think they suck. But yeah, I wish there was like some way to change people's minds to be like, just because this game is a 3.5 doesn't mean it's the worst thing since Mind Jack. Y'all remember Mind Jack when Angry Joe did a review of that game? It was so funny. Or what's that other review of DMC that they did where it was BOTDF? That's actually how I found BOTDF, is through Angry Joe. That's a crazy concept, man. Knowing the stuff that some of those characters have done, it makes me feel, my younger self, I'm so glad I did not go to a concert. Like, literally. Yeah, man, but like, that's my baseline. If it's like Mind Jack, it's trash. If it's not, it's savable, it's salvageable. But we really shouldn't be mad at a 7 out of 10 game. I think that's a very good game. 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10. I think those are good games. 6 out of 10 or 5 out of 10 or 3 out of 5. Those are good games. Any lower than that, the game needs some work. But it could become a good game too. But it's like, things are getting so expensive now. I understand where people are coming from. That's why I like Game Pass, because if the game's trash, I'm not buying it. If the game's good, I'll buy it. That's how it works for me in Game Pass. That's why I love Game Pass, because I get to try it out. If I like it, boom, I'm getting it. Stardew Valley. I played it. I was like, I'm not really into farming simulators. I played it. That game is 10 out of 10 for me. I bought it. Okay, I don't remember if I bought it or not. I might have bought it. I think I own it, though. I think I own it. But yeah, we need to get used to 7 out of 10s being okay. They don't have to be like these amazing game of the year, life-changing simulator. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to accept that not everybody can produce that type of level of goodness. So we need to like be okay with 7 out of 10s, 5 out of 10s, because there's more to a game than bugs too. That's true, depending on how many bugs you run into though. But yeah, I just want to come on here and yap about that. I'm gonna get started on my Starfield video, and I think I'm gonna do a script for that one. So stay tuned for the Starfield video, where I talk about Starfield, and there it's been. So anyway, I appreciate it. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering why some parts of the video in my older videos are silent, future me, it's because I had to mute all of the copyrighted music. Like, YouTube just sent me an email saying that I lost the ability to do certain things. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna just take out the copyrights and just make my own music. So from here on out, at the end of the video, you'll be hearing my music that I'm making personally, because I'm tired of copyrights. I think it's ridiculous, especially if we're not making any money off of it. Like, dude, just let the person use the song. As soon as they make money off of it, then yeah, you can, you know what I'm saying, take the money if you want. But that's it. I'll see y'all in space.